Shalom, shalom, Hebrews and Shebrews. Of course, it's your brother Mikael coming at you. Y'all see the title. I know that's going to ruffle some fellas. What he talking about? Black devil versus white devil. Well, just going off the definition of the devil being a deceiver and a usurper to a degree. This is why I'm putting this up. So, I'm chilling. I got a lot to do today, in the next couple of days. All glory, of course, all glory to the Most High, Elohim, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. And I was watching a new video that just came out with brother Poliite and James White. Shalom, Ak Jeremiah. And so anybody that knows the history, Shalom, Ak Ade, anybody that knows the history between the Hebrew Israelites and the Kemetic science, we know it's like gangbanging. It's like folks and peoples, Bloods and Crips, right? And so brother Poliite has been known over the years. His name really blew up off debating Hebrew Israelites. He got smashed by Tazariak from ISUPK, by the way. Shout out to my brother Captain Yak. We don't agree on the same doctrine in a lot of areas, but that's my brother. He is a stand-up brother as far as him loving his people. You know what I'm saying? I would just go about it a different way, and sometimes, but hey, it works for them. It works for him, and so with that, I would never try to backslide him. But he smashed Poliite. Let's keep it 100. He smashed him. And so I see a video today, and I didn't even finish watching it. I got halfway through it and said I got to go live. Shalom, JD. And so now, brother Poliite has apparently caught the attention of James White. If y'all don't know who James White is, he is like the master teacher of the so-called Christian apologists or the urban apologists that try to come against this Hebrew Israelite movement. Basically, their stance is we're not the true Jews, quote unquote, or the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Negro. And of course, you have Israelites that had a doctrine that it's the Negro, Native American, and Hispanic. But either way, the apologists don't agree with any of that. They believe it's I can't say. See, they're not even steady on who they believe the Jews are. They just know it ain't us. That's what they basically say. So now you got two different ends of the spectrum. You got brother Poliite, who come from the Kemetic science, which is they basically teach that we descend from the ancient Egyptians, which they do know that they were black. We in agreement with that. But basically, you know, everything comes from Kemet, which is ancient Egypt. Which is funny because I always say it's actually a Hebrew word, Kemet or Kemet, which means Hamite. Now, go figure on that one. Shalom, Marvin. And so now they've had a little back and forth, I guess. I don't know if it was on Twitter or what. I'm watching the video. And of course, Poliite threw out the whole thing about the real Hebrews or Jews being black. Now, this is Poliite now. This is somebody who known for going against Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, William, it's us telling our community it's time to get back to keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God is literally sent shockwaves through the Western Hemisphere, through the world. And so you know a lot of oppositions is going to come against this, and we know this is the unveiling of his hidden ones. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's in, what's that, Psalms 83. You know, they never mention that part. You know, they like to bring up where it says, you know, they have conspired against us, Edom and Ishmael, all these people, right? But they don't say anything about that part that says the hidden ones. Like, if everybody recognizing the white Jew as the real Jews to the point where they form the League of Nations and go put a military out to help them get in the so-called state of Israel, they wasn't hidden. You know what I'm saying? So it don't fit them. Nothing fits them, right? Shalom. So now Poliite is up to his shenanigans, but I'm glad it's happening, right? And I know he's doing it for some type of gain, notoriety, and fortune, because that's what Poliite is about, that bag, that money bag, right? But what's funny about it is, I'm listening to this, I'm listening to James White's response to Poliite, basically saying, asking him what color was Jesus and was the Hebrews black. And now they got off into the virgin birth, right? And so I know there's a large portion of the Hebrew Israelite community that is going to defer from my subscription or stance that on how I feel about the virgin birth. It's exactly what it is, a virgin birth. When you look at the prophet Isaiah, he exactly said that God would send a sign himself. I mean, sending a sign is not just a young woman getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, the Messiah could have been anybody. You know, most people get young women pregnant. And so I know some of y'all on here may not agree with that, and that's cool, but I'm making this post to let y'all know that my next 3 things I got in line in any order, and not in a specific order, is I'm definitely going to deal with the black devil versus the white devil. And that's because I believe James White is just as much, or as I should say, Poliite is just as much of a deceiver as James White is. And it was some things that I actually agree with James White on, and I know he a racist. Like, we gonna keep it real. It's came out, man. That's why a lot of them black Christian apologists is leaving, because James White is a racist, like we always said he was. He's a racist. The cat is out the bag. You know what I'm saying? That whole and then on that whole Calvinism thing is like really. So both of them are deceivers, right? And so my next 3 things I'm gonna drop. Yeah, 2 sides of a wicked coin. But I'm glad it happened because it's pulling out I guess sometimes you need a devil to pull out a devil. And that's exactly what Poliite doing. It's no different than when he did the thing with Harry Rosenberg. And we know Poliite known for denying us as being the Hebrew Israelites, although he's a Igbo, as he say, which is funny, which are Hebrews from Nigeria. But what's funny about it is I literally cannot understand why people call you when they see you're live. Like, I literally just had somebody call me through Facebook to make it so bad while I'm live. Like, come on, man. I mean, I'm gonna hit you back, whoever that is, but that is so disrespectful. So anyway, like I was saying, so my next 3 things I'm gonna break down is black devil versus white devil. Also, the fact that James White made a good point when he brought up the strong concordance. Y'all all know that know me. I am not a opponent of leaning on the Strong's Concordance like it's the Holy Spirit. Last time I checked in the book, it say, the Holy Spirit would reveal all truth to you, not some Edomite and some Gentile. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, but they don't possess the oracles of God. It say the Jews possess the oracles of God. So if I'm leaning on basically an analysis in a strong concordance that say, well, this word really means this word, this lexicon and all that, who am I getting them oracles from? The scriptures was written by our ancestors. We don't need the commentary. I'm not saying sometimes it can't be useful, but to somebody that's on milk, that's not a discerner, they don't know. And they just think all they need is a strong concordance and they got the truth. As if it was not a crafty counsel against Israel. Come on, man. I have a Strong's Concordance. So my next 3 things I'm going to do in any order is I'm going to break down the Strong Concordance. I don't claim to be a linguistic master, but I know enough to be able to compare and show you what ain't right and what is right. You see what I'm saying? And this is why most people not going to get it. No, many I called, but few I chose. You know, what is it? Many I called, but few I chosen, if I'm right. And I'm saying this humbly out of the grace of the Most High and good teachers that he put around me that I could pick something out of certain new translation Bibles and show you where it's folly. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna break down the Strong Concordance. Also, I had a request from one of my beloved brothers, Aharon ben Israel. Shalom to you, bro. One of my brothers from my camp. He want me to do a lesson on sodomy, because I don't think I've ever really did a long lesson on sodomy. I would mention it, but I don't think I have ever did like a whole lesson on sodomy. So I'm gonna do a lesson on sodomy, because this is getting ridiculous with this LGBT thing. It's like they influencing everything. Like right now on YouTube, if I put anything up about the LGBT, I can't monetize that video. You know what I'm saying? Because they have that much power. And so I'm gonna deal with that. And of course, Sunday I have a debate. I will be debating the atheists about what is better for society. Spiritualism, if you want to put it that way. You know, spiritual beliefs. I don't care for religion, unless it's true religion, like the books say. But we know that's getting on another level. But spiritualism versus atheism, right? So that would be my debate Sunday. It will be on Solar Vision Debate League. Type in Solar Vision Debate League on YouTube and you'll see it. And so the next few days, man, that's my thing. So I'm letting y'all know in any order. Of course, the debate is going to be Sunday, but I'm going to deal with this black devil versus white devil, which is Brother Poliite and James White. And I'm going to deal with my next one, whichever order. I'm going to deal with the Strong Concordance versus the Holy Spirit. That's what I'm going to do. It's time for us to stop playing as the priest of the Most High. And so, you know, it's time for the priest to come out swinging swords, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Casey. Peace. So that's my next thing. So I want y'all to look out for that, man. I thought I had something else to tell y'all. If so, I'll just come back on because I'm at the park. And so therefore, I don't have that much juice on my phone. And so y'all get a chance, go check out. Matter of fact, I'm about to put it on my wall. Check out this conversation with James White regarding Brother Poliite, who is not a Hebrew Israelite. He's a comedic science teacher, former New Wabian. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him when y'all see him. He got the ancient of hairlines. Like how we call the Most High the Ancient of Days, he's the Ancient of Hairlines. Like his hairline is all the way back here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why he always got hats on. Like the brother got a super pyramid, I don't know what that is, sunroof he got going on. I don't know if it's a light beacon. He trying to tune in from the planet Neberu or whatever the hell he got going on. And James White is basically an old theological racist. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? We always, this people, that people, you guys, and all that type of stuff. So it's just time for people to start getting the business, man. You know what I'm saying? The real Hebrews stand up, like the one where his brother Saquon Yasharella. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? From